The new Iron Golem Fortress is perhaps one of my favorite looking LEGO Minecraft sets ever. It's also one of the biggest, coming in at number 8. That's behind legendary LEGO Minecraft sets such as the Mountain Cave, the Village, the Llama Village, the Fortress, and others. At the very least, it's the largest of 2023, and this set has quite a few fun things to offer. So hey, let's take a closer look. This set was sent to me early by the LEGO group to review, but you can pick yours up starting on August 1st from LEGO.com or various retailers. The Iron Golem Fortress is yet another sort of mob house structure, and I know these are kind of loathed by a lot of people, yet even so, I think you have to admit that this is a beautifully designed set. The colors here work so well to me, and maybe that's just because I'm partial to tan and dark orange, but I really love what's going on here. But before we get into the main model, let's take a look at the minifigures and mobs included here. Unsurprisingly, we have an Iron Golem. As far as I'm aware, this version is completely unchanged from that included in the Jungle Abomination set. Don't fix what ain't broke, I suppose. The proportions aren't perfect by any means, but I love that he's mostly brick built without the need for specialized pieces, and he's plenty sturdy and posable, which is great. The set includes yet another charged creeper. Once upon a time, this figure would have been exclusive to the Mountain Cave, but also came in the modern Treehouse set, another very expensive LEGO Minecraft set, and now is coming in here, yet another very expensive LEGO Minecraft set. So the figure will always be valuable, but it's nice to see him pop up every few years so people can realistically get their hands on him. The set also includes 2 skeleton jockeys, another design which is unchanged from earlier appearances. It's fun to get 2 in this set, but I mean, don't they spawn in groups of 3? A third would have been perfect here, and not unwarranted, I think. The skeletons here, much like their in-game counterparts, have enchanted bows and enchanted helmets. And then we have 2 custom player skins, which is awesome. Last year's player skin vote winner, the Amethyst Knight, makes his debut here. I mean, we knew this guy wasn't gonna have printed pants, but I wish he had printed pants. It would feel a bit more special. The torso and head are fun, and yeah, it's a kind of goofy looking skin, but gotta love the purple color. Can't go wrong with that. This guy will be finding his way into my Amethyst geode, I'm sure. The other skin is actually more interesting to me. This player has a new shield print with a lightning bolt, which is kind of the overarching theme of this whole build. With the lightning skeleton horseman, the charged creeper, the lightning rods, you get the idea. I think it's a fun way to tie this all together. And the player has a brand new face print and brand new torso print, which I think is great, with some nice metallic gold detailing there. For such a big set, I'm honestly surprised that there isn't something else here. A passive mob could have gone a long way, another skeleton horseman. It does feel like it's missing something. But let's move on to the structure. Like I mentioned before, I really do think this is a beautiful build, complete with great colors that complement each other so well. It makes great use of fences and wall elements and trapdoor-like pieces to add some realistic Minecraft official depth to the build. There is some stuff going on in the interior, though surprisingly not that much. On the bottom floor there is a chest that includes an iron sword and an iron axe, which is always great to have. Can't go wrong with more accessories like that. I do wish there were some more armor elements included in this set for our 2 player skins. Even if they aren't wearing them all the time, just an armor stand with them around would have gone a long way. On the opposite side of the bottom floor there's another blast furnace, which I think is the 3rd one we've seen. There's a stair-built table with some iron ingots on top, and that's all for the ground floor. Though I do like these side walls that do let some light in by using some fences for the walls. And they're dark orange. You gotta love dark orange. Up on the 2nd floor is the bedroom. There's just 2 beds, one for each of our players, and then a lantern behind them. Interestingly enough, every single set of this wave, all 4 sets, have beds in them. At first I thought they were going to be all different colors, but it turns out there's another set with a dark azure bed, which kind of ruins the whole thing. So close, yet so far. How does that happen? You just needed 2 different 2x4 plates, and you could have had all these different beds. I don't know why I'm worked up about this, but I am. It's stupid. I think it's the Axolotl house has a dark azure bed too. I don't know. Just make it. Could have been red. Could have been stupidly easy. But no, double open a bed. Anyway, that really doesn't matter at all. The top floor is kind of fun, making use for the first time of 2 map tiles. They're identical, put next together to make a larger map, and I kind of like the look of that. I was kind of surprised to find that the head of the Iron Golem is actually open. There's no sort of plate you can put on top of here, which seemed a little odd. One thing I do like about this top layer though are the lightning rods, which I believe are making use of the telescope piece in dark orange for the first time. And there's one on each side, again incorporating that lightning theme. That's all well and good though, but the big gimmick of the set is the fact that you can transform it into a massive playable Iron Golem, which I think is fantastic. The arms are connected with ratcheting joints, so you can actually swing them around and pose them. Again, not terribly game accurate, but it looks fantastic. I love the vines crawling up these two. It's just a great way to add realistic color to the set. And then if you want, you can put these back down on the main build. And this makes for a fun little desert outpost all on its own. I really am just so in love with the colors of this model. The way they've subtly incorporated just some yellow to pop out, the dark orange, the tan, and all the green vines. It's very clever, and it holds together very well too, all on its own, which is fantastic. As much as I love the look of this set though, I still can't help but feel that for $110, there's a lot missing here. This set has just over 850 pieces, most of them being pretty standard 2x2 and 2x4 bricks. And unlike some of the smaller sets in this wave, this really doesn't have a lot of brand new crazy items to offer. Compare this to some of the other sets I'll be reviewing, like the Pumpkin Farm, which has brand new pumpkin pie print, brand new mangrove ores, brand new witch elements, which we'll go into depth later in that video, frog spawn, all these things in a set that costs almost a third the price of this one. It's a beautiful set, it's a lot of fun, makes for a great base and a great addition to your world, but it ain't worth no $110. And unfortunately, that theme of being overpriced is something we're going to see continue throughout this summer wave of LEGO Minecraft sets. It's kind of a pity because I think the sets this wave are really strong, but I can't in good faith recommend them at their retail price. And that definitely goes for this one. You're gonna wanna wait for that sale. We saw significant discounts here in the US at least on the Llama Village, so I like to think that give this a few months and you'll see it for $20, maybe even $30 off. All that being said though, I really can't compliment the designer enough on how good this thing looks. And for the first time in a long time, I'm actually kind of excited about what one of the mob houses has brought to the table. But anyway, let me know what you think of this particular set. Have yourself a fantastic life, and I'll see you later.